Gwynn. He will lead this one
Leading
off
off
today.
for San Diego, the right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Soto on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third, the center
Stepping
fielder,
in, Moose Boomer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the harder plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington, not shortstop, Trey Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now. I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Adam.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
The third baseman.
Look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Money Scott, batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Money Scott.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20.
Now in the box, Monty Irvin. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line drive to left. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Manny Machado now, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the head of the plate.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. At the plate, Juan Soto.
Leading
set
off
to
for
lead off
Washington,
the home half of the
the
second.
left fielder.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Soto.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on B. Let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Behind 0-2 now. And he got him. Here's Brian Dozier now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Lays off 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. Late that time for a strike.
1-2 to count. Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Nationals gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get in this guy before he really settles in.
Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out. So striding in, Benito Santiago, hitting 500 in the series so far. 4 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Santiago, a native of Puerto Rico. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Batting none.
Stepping in now,
the pitcher.
Country Breakfast
Love.
As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
The right fielder.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. 2 down. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Padres in now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure whether they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, you take a look there at the current National and Western Division standings as you see where the Padres find themselves entering play here today. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walter Johnson.
The pitcher, number 0.
Right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Moose Boomer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Hammers it to deep right field. Hendrick looking up and gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The batter, number 1.
Standing in now, Money Scott. And it's grounded just foul down the line. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Monty Irvin hit it hard when lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Eaton. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the third baseman.
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the.
Leading up for the Nationals.
First pitch of the at-bat.
The shortstop, Ray.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the next at bat is Speedy Adam Eaton. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 6.
So bases are empty here
Anthony.
with 2 gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1.
Yep.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman, who flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. There is Dozier. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 9.
So striding forward now, Benito Santiago. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's off to a hot start in April. Currently second best in that department in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2
the
away.
right fielder, number 19. Tony.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tony Gwynn, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting. Second
into the box, Roberto
Alomar.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Hendrick going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The center fielder, number 99.
Now the national skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Attention, please.
And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this
number
afternoon.
19. Anibal.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 now from Sanchez. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scott up the middle, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stand either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Dozier. And it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Money Scott will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopper foul. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Money Scott goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB. Behind
0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 15.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third. Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki will start things out in their
Leading
half
up
of the
for
sixth
Washington,
as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And they start him out away with a called strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Wilmer Defoe will grab the bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals. Number 1, Wilmer
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Back up the middle. Scott is up with it. And the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the
Now
Grace is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Benito Santiago will strike it again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 0-2 the count to Santiago.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-all hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Ready for another shot now. Country Breakfast Love. He's set. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Tony Gwynn will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the
it's
Padres
time
had won
for the
thanks to the solo home
7th
run.
inning
Bottom of the 7th inning
stretch.
coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Padres 5 and the Nationals 0. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. In there for strike 1. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask, it sounded like, of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The
center now is Adam Eaton. 2. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Eaton.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Adam Eaton becomes
out
number 2 this inning.
Anthony.
In now, Anthony Rendon. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that
your attention, please.
Has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 20,
Roberto Alomar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here's the first pitch to him. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Roberto Alomar goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Boomer.
From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Shortstop. Money.
At the plate, Money Scott, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Berklaw or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping up now, Manny Machado. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. Number 11 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Your attention, please.
Comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Played on the backhand. The flip to the pitcher covering it. Juan Soto to the plate now. He was
leading
a
up
ground
for
out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far. This one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Now batting.
Hey, Matty,
the first baseman
had a great saying. It ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in,
second baseman,
Brian Dozier. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
No, that's the ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that.
Number 28.
It was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Suzuki is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground out to short. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is into the box now. Benito Santiago. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Benito Santiago.
First pitch of the at-bat. Rocket to third. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Now batting,
3 for 4. He's looking locked.
Country breakfast. Love.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Country breakfast, Love. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. Fouled away. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here's the 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Relay to Adams, and yes, they get the double play.
Now batting, right fielder Tony.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tony Gwynn. First pitch on its way. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting.
Digging in now for San Diego, Roberto Alomar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Gwynn is off of first with 2 away. hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Here's Howie Kendrick starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Ryan Zimmerman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Ryan.
Hit on the ground out to short.
Zimmerman
comes up with it. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Last strike now for the Nats. Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over. 8-0 the final today. The Friars led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game
earns
for the
win number 7 on the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching MLB The Show. For more